So I woke for the sunrise and literally walked out my front door to this amazing scene. It may be cold, it may be windy, but there's no rain here in Norway. They were the last things on my mind as the rise was coming, and I'm hellbent on making an awesome image.
Good morning, and you join me for day 2 of the trip on Norway. So we've came back to the Hamnoy Beach again, or Hamnoy Bridge once again, to photograph the big massive mountain. Now the sun is coming up just over my right shoulder now, and it should be up any minute, and it's looking quite promising. The sky is all red blood over there and yellow, so I'd say it's nearly here now any second. So keep tuning in for today's episode, and we're going to have loads of fun.
The sun rose and went very quickly, but it was very, very intense and beautiful. And if I'm being honest, I kind of messed up the shot by clipping the mountain at the base on the left hand side. So it's time to go get some food, I guess.
Alright, so guys, you join me here in some location that I have no idea what the name of the place is, but there is a mustard, kind of orange looking hut. Orange? Wouldn't even call it orange, more of a mustard, yeah, hut. I'm struggling to get a decent composition of this place, but not to worry. Once I get down around here to the right hand side, I might get something a bit better and a bit more pleasing to my aesthetic taste, so to speak. But really enjoying the trip so far today. I haven't been vlogging that much because I've been running and gunning and trying to get in as much food as I can, because literally went about 24 hours, 36 hours with no food, more or less. But loving the location here in Norway at the moment. There's photographers everywhere. We got 3 of them there. Hey guys. Brilliant. We got a follower on Facebook. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up here now, and I'm going to move on to our next location, although I'll try to get one shot of this place first, and I do have a time lapse running away here. So yeah, check back in later guys, talk soon.
Wow, I actually shot a black and white. It does not happen very often, but the contrast of the scene was crying out for it so bad. I really didn't like the sky at this location. Nothing was really happening, so I decided to replace the sky in a program called Luminar 4 from Skylum to give it a more dramatic feel. If you want to know more about Luminar, I'll make a video. Just give us a comment down below if anyone's interested, and yeah, I'll do it.
We're in Sakrisroy. So we've came down to, well, we were shooting at the mustard huts over there somewhere, and then we went over to kind of a pier. I wasn't mad about the shot or the composition that I was getting from there, so I decided to venture off on my own down to the side of the bay. Now, as you can see down here, we have all these lovely rocks with this lovely snow on them. So I used them as part of my composition to lead you out to the big cliff on the left hand side, the huts on the left, and then a big peak mountain right above the head. So yeah, interesting composition. I shot a really long exposure of 9 minutes. I know it's a bit extreme, but it's actually suiting the image to give it a bit of character and a bit of mood, so it's quite nice. At the moment now we're shooting the Rhino slider
As you can see down below here, I don't know if it's going because it's got the face rack on, but I had to have it between two rocks. I'm just going to literally drive between the two rocks and get a nice time lapse. But so far today has been really good shooting. Nothing unbelievably spectacular like last night and yesterday, but this morning was quite good. Yeah, actually. This morning
was quite good.
Yeah. So Bernard's giving me evil eyes there.
This morning quite good. Hold on there. Turn the chuck around. Define quite good.
Quite good.
It was fucking epic.
It was fucking epic. That's what I mean. That's what I said.
You said quite good. Nothing compared to yesterday.
It's an acronym for.
You're an acronym. Sounds like a bloody Limerick town. Come on, where are you from? Acronym.
This is what I have to put up with on a daily basis now. Oh, and did I tell you, Kevin is now a Jehovah's Witness. Say hi, Kevin.
Hey, yeah. Dermot. No.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Dancing with the shadows on the bedroom wall, silhouettes of memories that I can't recall, trying to be ready for the call, trying not to fall, ready for the landfall, rolling way too slow to win this human race, gotta travel light through this desirable maze, the miles I leaving traces on my face, signs of falling grace, filling up the empty space. But heaven knows I'm getting so much better every day. Yeah, baby, can't you see?
After a long 2 days shooting, we decided to retire to our accommodation back in Hanoi for some rest. We then repacked our gear for nighttime shooting for some Aurora Borealis at Uttakleiv. I so desperately wanted to see the dragon's eye, but my God, I didn't know what was in store for us.
Over the mountains. It's supposed to be clear here, like. Yeah. Clear everywhere else, like. Yeah. No, I'm not.
Getting to Uttakleiv was our longest trip by far, as it took us about an hour, but we more or less had the whole place to ourselves.
The shit we do for landscape photography.
Do not throw it over this way. Break my foot. Okay, off you go.
So we've just spent the guts of half an hour cleaning ice pretty much all out of this. When we broke the ice, we actually had to scoop all the slush and smaller bits of ice out, but we're at the Dragon's Eye, and we just have the Dragon's Eye, but we also have another little rock / boulders type thing, so it's about a foot down, so now I have to reach in and get the fucking thing. Ah! Ooh. 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 That's hurt. Yes. There you go, into another one.
Challenging would be an understatement, but we worked really hard to get this shot. I would love another crack at it if I'm being honest, as I'm not 100% happy with it. Bernard and myself decided to put all the ice back in for the next crazy photographer so they could get the same amount of fun that we had. And also we decided to talk in Norwegian. See you next time, guys. Ayo.
Where's Jacob? All of us. Great, give